Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Cardmarket Spring Regional for May. This is round 6 of our best of one tournament, and we have brought you a bunch of amazing matches already. And this one is shaping up to be no different. And I am joined by my co-host Azeem.
Hi, I'm still here. So yes, so like Scott said, this is round 6. We see Max Fox piloting Goten's Extravagant Assault, and we see Boris Dorat, apologies if I said your name wrong, piloting Dark Broly. So again, we've seen Dark Broly, haven't seen Goten's for a while. I think when we started doing online tournaments, Goten's was the favorable. It was the go-to. Get it, go tense. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm here all,
I respect it. I respect
I'm
it.
here all week, guys. But yeah, so go tense obviously was the most favorable deck that everybody liked using. Obviously hand control, more board control as well. So
Wow.
wow. That
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
you saw exactly what I saw there.
that happened. So two mass saying in the drop and a whatchamacallit, bro, that Broly,
Broly.
you
Yeah,
know the
Dark
thing
Broly.
we've been seeing and playing.
Hmm.
Um, I know words. That two of them already in the drop. Very difficult to get back without Deluge, the Toa Deluge that we saw Ryan K use. That's gonna be horrifying if Celex can go through and he doesn't have one of those in hand.
Yeah, very true, very true. And he's opted to go for the parasitic ball play and get his body straight away. So Max loses a card, so starts where he would start on 7, he starts on 6.
Yeah, and putting
Charging
a
a
dormant in
dormant.
there
Wow,
because
quite
like,
interesting.
yep, finds
Goku.
that Goku.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you want to obviously try and get all your pieces to your hand as soon as possible. But then I do feel the dormant for later was probably just a better option to keep. Maybe he has more in hand. Maybe he just doesn't have his unison.
Yeah, there's a numerous number of thingamaboobs.
Yeah. And
Um,
here is the card himself, like the Grim Reaper of Justice. I
yes,
love this card. I
it's
absolutely do.
phenomenal, right?
So
Like,
not only does it replace itself, it allows you to obviously draw two when you EX evolve. You also it's a dual attack, isn't it? It's dual attack.
yes,
25k. Yes,
yeah,
dual attack 25k. And then when it gets KO'd, you get to add a Goten's Youth and a Trunks Youth to your hand from your discard pile. So just setting it all up all over again.
and I think we saw a pass there because our opponent Boris just did charge. So, uh,
Yeah, so not much you can do on the first turn, obviously. Gokul is optimal, it adds your pieces, and then next turn you can obviously reveal the Goten's, add the pieces you need, and then go from there.
yeah.
Um, Hopefully Max would be looking to get his unison down on the next turn. That's kind of, I would imagine, what you want to do for your turn 2.
Hmm. He really needs to see the six drop, the warping six drop battle card. There you go, that
True.
one. Only seeing two of them though. That's not great. So that's one, two, three, four, five, six. He needs another black card in the drop.
Mm. It's not looking the best for
Dark
Boris
Broly.
in terms of his milling, but obviously there are other ways of getting cards in there.
Of course, of course. Um, so we'll see. Yeah, just gonna take it. I mean, Gotenks essentially those first two lives are free anyway. Because his awaken puts him to 6.
Yeah, essentially, and then it can awaken at 4 or less, or if you have a, green um, unison card in play
Mm-hmm.
with a specific. Sorry, it has to be a specific cost of 2 as well. So Goten's has multiple ways of awakening, but I think he's just going to take it. So he goes to 4.
Oh, he's doing it that way. Okay. So either he didn't, no, because he charged a Broly turn one.
Mm.
Interesting. Interesting sequencing here. Maybe Boris is onto something that none of us are. Like I don't know. It's just interesting. Or
Yeah.
he's just not got the best setup in the world, unfortunately. But we are going to see him go into, I assume, the warping the battle card to warp that Goku.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense to get rid of the Goku where he can. Like both players are XO at the moment. This is round six that we are in. Sorry, uh, we have four XOs at
Yeah.
the moment, or five XOs, I think it is. So there
So
is,
Goku.
yeah, there is a very good chance that we could go to 8 rounds.
Oh, very nice, very nice. The more Dragon Ball, the better, right?
Yeah, exactly. Keep everybody happy.
Yeah. So then another fair case swing into Gotenks.
Yeah.
Max seeming calm. Like I feel like he's probably tested this matchup quite a lot. Like it's one of the most feared. Like King Piccolo, Dark Broly, Sin Shen. We haven't actually seen Shenron today.
Yeah, Sin Shenron we haven't actually seen at all, and yet it won the last. Well, it won the last one, and then came top in the previous one. So, in the previous one before that, sorry. So interesting that we
Oh, and
haven't
there's
seen a
the
Sin
Dark.
Shenron yet.
Oh, and there's the Unison.
Yeah, there's a unison now. I love this unison.
Oh, so good, right? Let's run the people by what it does then, Azeem.
Quite interesting there. Yeah, I like it. It's just great in my opinion. Like it's +1 obviously to give everything revenge. I think it is.
Yeah.
And then its minus ability is obviously the better ability here. So it removes a marker from a unison, and then your opponent discards 3 cards at random. So that's pretty big.
Hmm. It's a real strong Unison. What are we gonna see from Max? Do we see a blocker come down? I assume he's got the Gotenks block, the Gohan blocker, the one that normally comes in for free. So we're getting a draw here, and he's gonna take the damage off the leader swing. So Dark Broly down to 4, and we're gonna see the swing from the Unison. So Max wants to put on a lot of pressure here because if Boris is dependent on the heartfelt plea combo, then he needs to force him into a position where he has to awaken or he's going to be taking a lot of life.
True. And at the same point, as we stated before in the Broly matchups that we had, 30k is not easy to get over. It's a big number, and that's what really puts Dark Broly on the top pedestal at the moment, or gives it its top pedestal, is the fact that all of the cards are 30k. So it's just going to be tough. Is that a
And
super
yeah,
combo? That is a super combo.
we're
Yes.
seeing
So,
we're seeing a super combo out of just a standard 15k attack. So
mhm.
that leads me to think it is probably a heartfelt base deck.
Yeah. Can he? Yeah. Can he evolve on top?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
should be able to now. Yeah, he's got the one energy open if he has a card in hand prior.
Now let's see what Max follows up with. Max is also a member of the Distinct Few, as was Shishan from our last round. Just thought I'd worth mentioning. Can the Distinct Few be the distinct players of this tournament? Will they all come top 16 for those who have entered and earn their invites?
Definitely there. They're definitely playing for it. So
So just passing there. But he does have one energy open, so Dormant could be a thing, followed by a shocking death ball to negate the attack. A follow-up attack, sorry.
yeah, definitely.
Plenty of options. Max is on 5 life, so he's comfortable taking at least one more, I reckon. No setup for Gotenks is yet, though. Interesting. Very interesting.
He is awakened. Max is already awakened because he has a unison, obviously.
Yes.
And that's your optimal turn to play. Play your unison, and then you can awaken.
We do see that Broly there. So the red Broly is in play, which again, oh, punishing counters here. But Dormant will pop it.
Yeah.
And so will Shocking Death Ball, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
Does he have a
So do
counterplay?
we
Does he have
see?
Charismatic Villain? Oh, no, would you Charismatic Villain that? Probably not, right? Because it's still proc.
Yeah, because obviously the auto would resolve after Goku's auto.
Hmm.
But I think Dorman is probably the play here that I think Max will go for. He's going for his hand again. Yeah, we'll see a Dorman come down, I imagine.
warping a card from hand, right? It's like to get rid of that and to stop a multitude of attacks this turn.
Okay, he's just taking the
Oh, I
life
just
then.
took it.
Interesting. Yeah,
Oh,
that's fine. Well, that activates his super combos.
that is true.
But again, it's just adding cards to Max's hand as well, which I think he's just trying to build up on.
I mean, if Dark Broly ignores the unison, that could be also a real problem. Oh, and they're going down to 3.
Taking that
Wow.
again, 30k, just too much to deal with. Now his Max is in plea range, triple strike.
Yep. Although I guess he could be waiting for the plea to then just drop charismatic villain. Oh
Do
no,
we
he's
see a
he's
plea
not going
come
to do it.
down? No, oh, there is no plea. No.
There is no plea. I guess that's why he swung there with leader and was just like, you know what, we'll make the best of it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because I mean, normally you're only running one of plea, like just because if you see it, awesome. If not, it's dead.
Yeah, very true. If you don't see it, if you do see it, then it's just going to be sticking in your hand because you can't even ditch it for the leader ability.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to see a combo off of the, the activate main of the Broly effect here to essentially being a 10k combo,
Hmm.
pushing him into double strike range. It looks like so potentially a mirror Champa finish.
Yeah, we could see a creative absorb come down
Oh
with
no, we're
two
seeing a
engagement. Whoa.
whoa. Okay,
That
set
is
one
really
Trunks.
interesting.
It's a Trunks youth. Oh, that's a smart super
I
combo. That
like that. Yeah. So that Trunks actually can also be taken back by the Gotenks. So obviously, when the Gotenks Grim Reaper gets destroyed, adding a Gotenks and Trunks Youth to your hand, so you can keep recycling that super combo. I love that play. I think
that
that
is
is actually,
beautiful.
yeah, I really like that little tech. Question is though, do you think you'd play more than one Trunks, or do you think it's just the one of?
I don't know. That draw two is super good though, right? Like,
I
honestly,
would imagine it's just a one-off tech in
yeah,
my
a
opinion.
3-1 split maybe. I
Yeah,
think.
I do like that though. I really do like it, and the fact that we haven't seen that since set one or
Yeah,
set two. I'd say set two even.
it's been a long time since I've
Yeah,
seen that card. It's very nice to see, and it's the winner version as well, of course.
yeah.
Gotta go all out.
Gotta put the
Just
flex on.
checking the drop area there. I mean, we still could see that the mirror into the champer, but obviously he's got 3 life, so it wouldn't be lethal.
No, not yet. But he still does have an attack from the Goku that's on the board as
We're seeing a
well.
Broly back, yeah.
Yeah. The fact that Broly can keep playing itself is kind of what also just helps this deck a lot.
Yeah.
Are we good? So I assume there's going to be a ball in here, in Boris's hand.
I
Sorry.
have to imagine.
Yeah.
And it may be going into the blocker here, actually.
Yeah, because Boris is now on 4 life. That
Oh,
is 4 life,
or
correct?
it's blocker or the 9 drop. Actually, thinking about it.
Let's see. What's he going for?
It's going for the blocker. Yeah.
Yeah, blocker.
Play it safe. Fair enough.
Because next turn, Max can now go extravagant. Not extravagant assault. That's the leader. Grim Reaper,
Yeah.
which also pops the card, so that Goku will go.
And then that frees Max up to defend. So
Yeah.
he's swinging. Oh, okay. Did not see that
Interesting.
one coming.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Unless we see an Overrealm, probably. Do you think Man on a Mission could be uh coming down? Or not even just Man on a Mission, the Bardock as well.
Um.
Do you
No,
does
I
it
don't.
look
Uh,
does it seem like Boris is going for game here?
Assault of the Skies makes more
Mm,
sense to me. And there's
yeah.
Paragus, yeah, so it's probably a 3-1 split. Um, Assault of the Skies Mirror makes more sense to me here. Um, what else am I thinking that could be a 30k overall? That's good.
Two
Demogorgon,
Paragus,
but I think that's 2, so it's
two
not
Paragus
Demogorgon.
there.
I guess the dual attack Bardock could be a
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Force as many cards out as possible. But
But I
then
mean,
Max still
having
has
all the super
got,
combo, right?
yeah, Max still has access to Dormant as well as access to Shocking Death Ball.
Yeah. So comfortably comboing. So Max not wanting to hit to that 2 range, which I guess is smart because doesn't want to be hit by a double strike. So we're seeing the Dark Broly play. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thinking about it.
Yeah, because he's not played this one yet.
Not this turn.
And that's kind of one thing that balances out this deck, that each Broly can only be played once per turn.
And they have unique, so if you don't get rid of ones on board, then yeah.
Yeah, otherwise just being able to free play cards on like that scale is pretty mental.
Not wanting to get rid of the warping one, but does that. I wonder if he's gonna try and do charismatic villain here.
Can imagine. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can agree with that.
And I think it should trigger Goku. It might just only be counter attacks, but yeah. So he's gonna destroy that. That was wow. Well read by Max there, yeah.
Yeah, well played there. Definitely. Let's double check this Goku.
Oh yeah, he has to warp a card from the drop, and I assume you pick Trunks, right? Like you
You
don't
have to.
want.
It has to be the super combo.
He's gonna pick Goten.
Is he going for Goten? Well, at this point, he can't get. Well, he needs both. Yes, so he's gone for the Trunks.
The right choice. The right choice.
Yeah. Unfortunate. It would have been. It would have been nice to see that Trunks play go back into his hand.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah. And then that goes bye. And Max has a 5-cost green card on board.
Yes, he does.
That's very relevant.
It is indeed. Now, not going to. And Boris is at that 4 life. So, what card are we talking about?
Trying to think of something witty, but we all know it's Zelzina.
Now, it would be really nice to see it come down this early. I don't think it will come down, but it would be awesome to see it come down.
Yeah, it would. But I mean, where are the blockers? That's what I want to know. Like normally, if you're gonna drop the Vegeta, right? Is Max that just much of a madman that he's not even bothered about blockers?
You never know. He gets to charge, so he goes up to 3 energy.
Oh, putting a Gotenks
Yeah,
in the
Grim Reaper. Maybe he has multiple in hand, and he must have more than one.
I think there was one on the far right. So paying 1.
Goku.
Oh,
Zamasu, yeah.
no!
Very nice indeed.
Oh, this is going to put pain on the Dark Broly player, unfortunately. This is brutal. So this is Zamasu Deity's Wrath, a draft box 4 card. It's absolutely amazing. You pay 1, you get your KOE, or place a 5-drop green card in your drop area from the battle area, and you can play it from your hand. And when it swings, it forces cards out of your opponent's hand. It is brutal.
Yeah, it definitely is. Ever since it came out, it was just been that card that Green has like been. Yeah, I can use this.
Yeah. Like Green's just like, oh, cool.
Exactly. Wow.
Like especially with the catastrophic blur. Sorry, charismatic villain. Catastrophic blur is a different card entirely. Like it's just such a good combo. Like we saw it briefly with the maidens. But yeah, I think the comboing of Demigra, charismatic villain, and Deity's Wrath is something that people and dormant potential to an extent is a really strong powerhouse unit for green.
Definitely, I can agree with that. But the key thing here is that Max still has 2 energy open as well, so he can obviously still go into the Grim Reaper.
Oh yeah, very much playable thing. So what did he put a card at the bottom there? I missed
Yeah,
it if I
yeah,
did.
he put a card to the
Okay,
bottom
I
too,
missed it.
so he got out of that. So he still can go Grim Reaper. Hopefully, he'll have Dormant in hand, so he can survive next turn.
I mean, you imagine, right? He turned one. Oh, so he's setting up for next turn there. So that's combo from Gravy, putting 2 black battle cards from your warp into your drop area.
Hmm.
Putting the Warping Warpington and another Broly into there. So if he has another ball, he can continue to do fun times. And so the leader is going to leader. I've just
Unison.
Vegeta.
Yeah, I think it's good that Max is just putting as much pressure as he can. Try and whittle down Boris's hand. So then hopefully he can obviously next turn, maybe the turn after, even if he survives into it, can just basically get rid of it. Main thing is that okay, he's just taken the life. Boris has taken the life there. Interesting.
So up into 6. Oh,
Is that
yes!
volleyball?
Bigger, more. Broly is doing nothing next turn.
Oh, for some reason I thought that was BB volleyball, but it's not. It's bigger more.
It's bigger, more. The answer that Green has to Dark Broly. Max played that perfectly. Oh, oh, it's genius. He's upped his unison so that Damasu has revenge. I think it has indestructible anyway, but like
Yeah. So anything that tries to get rid of that, if you try to attack over that Zamasu, that card's dying.
and because of Big More, it like does Broly's can't attack, so he's only got his Goku, which if he wants to take a life to get 15, that's fair. He can do that. He can swing with his leader, but I think other than that, that shuts off his entire deck.
Yeah, bigger more is a very big card.
Wait, see what you did there.
Yeah, I see. So your opponent can't attack with battle cards with energy cost 5 or more until the start of your next turn. And guess what? Most of Broly's cards that can attack are over the cost of 5.
Literally all of them, other than the count. I mean, unless you want to pay 2 to bring out Gravy, which you
Yeah.
don't ever. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's
absolutely phenomenal player by Max.
a good meta call, I have to say. A great meta call there.
Yeah, it's like this is what we're talking about. Best of one, you have to think about. Well, what if I face this? Max has clearly done that and been
Exactly.
like, yeah, cool. That's it. That's what I need to find.
Yeah, I
Thanks
can
for
definitely
Roshi's
agree.
hand. Put it that way.
Yeah, probably that's uh a big thing that has come about with Master Roshi being banned. Obviously, not getting your dormants back, but just think if he got Master Roshi and then was able to get Big and More back next turn.
Oh, if he was able to Roshi the Bigger More, then yeah, it would be over for uh, Boris, unfortunately, because he'd have to keep swinging with the 1-drops.
Mm,
And if he wants to pump them up, obviously he's going to have to take life or lose
yeah,
cards from hand, and neither of those are good options. But
yeah.
let's
So
see what he's got here.
obviously, yeah,
Okay.
obviously you can't attack with the 1-drop Broly because it kind of stays as well as the Toa. So it'd have to be attacking with the Gokus there. But again,
Oh,
Max looks now to be in a bit more of a better position with the bigger more, so he's not going to lose many, not going to lose any life this turn, hopefully.
so Boris is just going to kind of force the hand control there, but I think Max had 7 or 8 cards in hand. Which is troublesome. So he's going to have to lose a card from his hand, and he probably loses Goten from the drop. I mean, that's what I would choose.
Yeah,
Um,
you want to try and get rid of those pieces so there are less cards in the drop for Max to get back.
yeah. So he's going to go bigger, more. Okay. The villain, 2 Paragusses, and a Goten. You pick Goten.
Yeah, I think the
It's
Goten
not
would be the
even.
better option.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, he's gone for a charismatic villain. Interesting.
Okay. Fair enough. Not entirely sure why. Uh, but okay. Um, So I assume Max is gonna combo out with a Trunks at some point.
Okay, so
So are we
go
gonna see
through
him
his
take a
attacking again.
life? To be fair, Max could probably afford the 2 cards from hand and use Dormant and just kill them both anyway.
True.
Like, would it be worth the risk? I'm not sure, but I think in that position, probably. And then again, you're forcing Broly to combo, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. We know he's only got one super combo left.
Yeah, he only has the one Paragus. Or you never know, he might be tricking us and play another Trunks.
He's actually got the Gohan. Oh yeah, Max is deciding what he's going to walk from hand. I think we're going to see a dormant potential here. Checking what's in his warp. And are we going to see that dormant potential? I think we are. Oh, no. Okay, so is that his keep pile? I can't tell.
Yeah, I think he's just deciding on what he's
Okay,
going
so
to
that'll
go
be
for
probably
this.
keeping. Because if that's 3 cards there, so that's 1 dormant potential and then 2 cards to the warp.
Yeah, so we do see Dormant, and he's discarding.
So that's the discard for dormant,
And
which
then
gives him
he
the
walks
trunks
to.
in drop.
Yeah,
And yeah, warping 2 cards from hand. Warping that big Amore, so potentially confident in the kill turn next turn. But yeah, that's a huge turn. He has one more swing, but he can't swing with anything with 5 or more.
now the good thing here is that if Max still has a unison in hand, he can put it under, attack,
Oh,
get cards out, and then force a -3.
that's true. So we're seeing a pair 2 here. Is it going to be Gravy? Are we actually? Oh no, evolution. Okay, okay. I panicked for a second and thought, yeah. So there's the burn from the
Yeah,
Broly 9-drop, 7-drop. Sorry, 9-drop. Where did I get 9-drop from? And a leader swing, which is going to
shocking
be
death
met with
ball.
a shocking death ball.
And he's taking the life. So this is dangerous territory now. So Max's next turn is going to be pretty crucial.
Yeah, this is Max's turn to win or lose, essentially. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So 5, so he needs 5, 7 to get to Celzina.
Yeah, if he can get to it with so little few cards in hand, he gets one draw from the leader, maybe a draw from the unison if he can. I mean, if he has another bigger more in hand, he buys himself another turn.
We did see him pitch warp one, so potentially. But you could still swing with the leader, and that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Like he could have potentially combo
Oh,
on
he's
his entire
charged the
hand.
Masu.
True.
I mean, you could go Zamasu into Zamasu.
You could do that. That is a. I think you can.
Okay, so how many cards has Boris got in hand? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. So that's going to be pretty hard for Max to get down to 0.
You have
Or
to
even
assume.
just whittle down. Yeah, you just need to whittle it down as much as possible, really.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if you attack leader, you're still giving extra cards.
Okay. Getting the
And
swing in
Max
with
and Max only is on 4 energies. So if he can, by any miracle, get to Celzino, it won't get its full ability.
no.
But again, just like the last round, it's coming down to the last turns. Like it's so close. It's either
It's
you
so
win
tense.
or I win.
Yeah. But like Max showing the true power of Bigger More, right? Like absolutely phenomenal card.
I do feel like in a best of one format, obviously, where Dark Broly is definitely taking a big stance, but not even just Dark Broly. It's anything that can play big boss cards really early. So even like Red Broly, um, Vegex to an extent because it overwhelms quite a bit. So like it really helps, and maybe to even Sin Shenron.
This is tempting. So he's KO'd that to combo out of the unison attack.
Yeah,
So it seems like he doesn't want to go down to 2 life, which I can understand.
and at the same point, it's just like, does he want to take cards out of his hand?
Yeah, you've got to be careful, right?
Mm-hmm. Just talking through some plays, I imagine.
Yes, so like running through what my leader does. If you want to negate, are we going to see a power burst? We are not. What we're going to see here.
Now both players are thinking their moves through. They're taking their time, making sure not to.
Oh, okay.
Kami.
Hi, Kami.
Wow.
I guess
Well,
that's for the King Piccolo matchup.
yeah, probably. Max has got only a few cards left in hand. He doesn't have.
one for Goten's effect.
Yep,
To add it back to hand, so we're probably going to see a Union Fusion at some point this turn.
Can we see a Grim Reaper?
Again,
Yep.
see, I'm not sure why you didn't get rid of that Goten.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so there we do see the Grim Reaper.
And this will pop.
It will pop the Broly.
Yeah, thank you. I was like, what's his name? Oh yeah. Ooh.
So it doesn't get anything from the search. He does draw two. Max does draw 2 cards from the Union Fusion. That's the blocker, isn't it?
No.
Yes. No,
Wait,
it's not.
Which one's the blocker?
The Broly, sorry.
No, that's the what?
Yeah, that's not. Yeah. Draws 2, so he replaces himself. Again, great card.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
And then boom goes the. Oh, Max is in a very strong position here.
Yep. So really, Max.
Oh
yeah, -3.
He has it.
Yeah, so -3 cards from Boris's hand.
And then looks at his life.
And can just take any one card. So technically Boris can't look at his hand, his life. So obviously he can't. Yeah. But it's just a little difficult to
on
do it over
webcam, right?
webcam. Yeah. So he's probably bound to see something.
But down to 2, right?
Now, how many cards does Boris have? So Boris had what, 9? Was it that I counted last?
We'll find out.
Let's find out.
I think it's 9 because he.
Yeah.
No, he didn't take that damage. He got crit damage. So maybe.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards now. That's nice for a nice dice roll. 6.
Oh!
Super combo. It's a super combo. 1. Is that 1?
Yeah,
1. Toa.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 5k less in hand. 5. Okay. Demigra. So 3 cards now.
And then Zamasu's going to swing to take.
Zamasu's going to get rid of 1.
Sorry, but I assume 1 life because he's not going to combo out of it. Unless one of those is a negate, but then you're down to 1 card in hand.
Yeah, so very, very quickly, Max has just turned it around.
Yeah,
that's now looking in a very favorable position for Max now.
That's why you can't get Vegeta on 7. You cannot let that happen.
That's pretty tough. But again, I think Bigamore just played a massive hand in it.
Perfect time, perfect play. Like, okay, even he had to warp 2 cards because of the 2 Gokus on field. Dormant potential stops those attacks. Then come at me with something else, please.
Yeah.
Like, and there's a Champa gone.
Yep. It's completely fine. It doesn't make any. It's not of any use at the moment.
He actually cannot out combo that.
So 25.
Oh, maybe
Okay.
can he? Oh,
No,
ooh.
he actually had it. Oh
Yo,
no. Oh no. It's
yo.
actually been there. It's been taken away from him.
Pay
Hold on. Does
1.
Max still have something? Okay, look for the top 7.
Damn. Of all the cards not to hit in the hand, we thought this was
Exactly.
over.
Yeah. Okay. So the oh my god, that's I can just
Oh,
imagine. Oh, so he plays a card.
yeah,
Okay, so he could still get in. Oh, he's only got the 5k. Oh
yeah.
no.
Damn. And
Oh
that is
no,
game.
that is really unfortunate. But
Wow.
just shows how strong Heroine's lineage is.
Actually is legitimately.
It was
Wow.
it just shows how powerful that card is. Like that was we thought that was it. We thought that the master's going to swing. He'll go down to Boris will go down to 1, and then the Gotenks will do a swing. He might be able to combo out the first one, but won't be able to combo out the second one.
Hmm.
We thought it was all over, and then Heroine's lineage comes down. Absolutely bonkers end to that round.
I am shocked at like my jaw is on the floor. We had seen like both players proving why they're excel in this tournament. Absolutely phenomenal players by both. Uh, Commiserations to Max Fox there, but my gosh,
Definitely.
congratulations to Boris.
Yeah.
Absolutely playing into that Hero's lineage. It's not Goku's lineage.
Yeah,
Heroine's
Goku.
lineage. Oh my
But
god.
yeah, exactly. It's just showing now that's three times I think we've seen it on stream.
Yeah,
Goku's Goku. I'm calling it Goku's lineage now, but Heroine's lineage. We've seen it 3 times now on stream, I think, and it's become a popular card within the best of one format, especially since its release, and it's just absolutely crazy. So
yeah.
what an end! Like what an end to that round. Absolutely brilliant.
This is why we love commentating Dragon Ball, right? For stuff like that, where you
Exactly.
think it's over, and then someone achieves a new form, or in this case, pulls out a heroine's lineage and takes control of a Gotenks for game. Oh,
Crazy. We are
absolutely
almost
beautiful.
at the end, ladies and gentlemen. We have 1, maybe 2 rounds left. So stay tuned and we'll be back very shortly.
So we can't do math, Azeem.
Slow down. Slow down. What just happened?
Right.
But
Okay.
hold on.
So Trunks is 15k. Max gave it 20k, and Boris could only combo to 20. Now, as we know in Dragon Ball, Azeem, God, I'm calling you Max now.
Yeah.
20 on 20 means the attacker wins, and Boris had 1 life. So Max actually won the game.
That is pretty crazy. So sorry for the mishap. But
Yeah.
yeah, so the results down as Max taking the win.
Yep.
So maybe he did get it, which he did, obviously. So again, what a crazy end. Like what a crazy finish.
I'm genuinely wow, I am like I'm scatterbrained, dude. Like
Exactly.
I
But
was
anyway,
so
so
back like we were so hyped for the Goku's lineage play, and then
heroines.
did I just do it again?
Yeah, it's fine. But that's okay. So now we've got that cleared. Max has taken the win. Moving on into round 7 as an XO. So we'll be back very shortly after this break.